you know, just go with it. Because if you go with it, it helps you to accept this chapter of your life. And what happens is, once you learn to accept it, it doesn't have a negative effect on you, you know. Now, out of a scale of 1 to 10, I would say that how does it affect me? I would say a 3 or 4. So it's not bad, you know. It's not bad at all. You know, I'm going to keep on doing my thing. I'm going to keep on making my videos. I'm going to keep on talking regardless. But what I want to challenge myself is, because I did this once before and I stopped, is regardless of what your voice sounds like, if you can't handle it, fast forward it a little bit. But either way, it's still you, and keep on keeping on. All right, so I really, really, really want to have someone here on the end. And today, the reason I bring up yesterday's news is because today my vocal cords was feeling so much better. When I got up and I was praying, I was like, yeah, you know, my throat is not sore. Okay. What do you think? My throat is not sore. And let me just make sure you guys can see. Okay, yeah, and my throat was not sore. And when I was praying, you know, it didn't squeak up too much, and it was just a 100% improvement. And I was so grateful. Oh, I was so grateful. All right, so where should we put this? I'll put this on the bottom. And I was like, you know what, guys? God is just amazing. He reminded me of that lady, and I am still subscribed to her channel, and I will continue to support her regardless. Because, like I had told you before, she had videos where from years before, and you know, you could tell the difference in her voice as well. And she was very much aware of it. And she's like, it was just amazing. You know, when you think, it's only me, it's only me. It's not only you. It is not only you. It's not. And she's not aware of me. Trust me, she is not aware of me at all. And that's cool, but I'm just saying, what else can I put up here? Okay, let's do, but it's just funny, like, it's just funny to me. You know, we're just so hard on ourselves. Some of us can just be so hard on ourselves. And I'm like David, you know, I have to talk to myself sometime and say, hey, come on now, come on, you know better, come on, get yourself together, you know. All right, so you watched one of your videos, you didn't like it. Doesn't mean everybody else feels the same way. Come on, get yourself together. Okay, so what do you think? Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, what about this? Yes, I do have plans to redate. Well, not redate, but put Thursday, and I need to see those things in big letters. All right, so we are going to put this, I want to get something else. And it's just, you know, and I like sharing those things with you because, you know what? You might be feeling the same way. You know, you might be feeling the same way about your voice. Now, right now, my voice feels a little smooth, and the little scratchy feeling is gone for now. So, I mean, now you know what would be good, y'all? But I'm not going to do it right now. Is if I took and put some thin matching strips of washi. You know what I mean? That would be really, really nice. or if I took a black pen and just did the squiggly thing. I don't like it with a blue pen, but what do you think? There's Gary getting up to pee-pee.
Pam.
Yeah.
Why are you up?
I don't know. I just woke up and I just felt refreshed, so I just started filming. Let's see, if that was a black pen, that would be perfect. I like that, but we're going to just do blue. But this would be a perfect time for me to go and get my washi strips and put these washi strips right on that black line. I'm serious. I love that idea. All right, just those two, and we'll do just these two. So yeah, but you know what? I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like going back there and getting that washi. Getting that washi out of that box. And by the way, y'all, I did make it work. I did. I just had to move things around and it turned out perfect. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is the video that I made last night where I was reorganizing my washi tape, and I got a new book. I mean, not a book, a new pouch. It's a black pouch, and I uploaded that several hours ago. And so yeah, we're gonna pretend that this is black, because I know for a fact, wait a minute, this might be a black pen. Yeah, this is a black pen. I forgot. Oh, you just, hold on guys. You just see that lift, and you just lift it up, and there's the mirror, and there's that, and there's that. And then you just put it back in here when you're done. And when you're ready, you just unscrew this, and then when you're ready to take this out.
Got you. All right. I didn't know you unscrew.
Yeah, you were asleep when I did this.
All right. Why are you putting that on the video?
Yeah, no, they can't see that. It was right here. Okay, so we're gonna go over this with this black pen.
I didn't know you were doing the video.
Yeah. And so there's that. Okay, so yeah, you see how the black contrasts much better. So yeah, so there we go. So yeah, so like I was saying, y'all, you'd be surprised how God will move in your life and just show you things through other people, you know? And we all go through those times when we just feel like, oh, what is wrong? Why me? Let me tell you another little story. My oldest sister, and for some of you may heard this story before, she was born with alopecia in the front of her head, and she always wore headbands, and she was the only one. Why she got that, where she got that, is to be, no, we don't know. It's just hereditary genetics. And she felt alone. Like, why am I the only one that has this problem in the family? You know? But what she didn't know was that when we get older, we're going to all experience some form of hair loss as well. So when she finally found out Okay, that looks so much better, right? I like that. Matter of fact, we're going to do this all the way around. Well, we won't be able to do it here because I don't want to interrupt that, but I could do it like here. And then do that right here. So yeah, I remember how she had felt. And I remember when my mother and I had talked, you know, about it. But then you find out that, hey, you're not alone. Your aunt went through this, you know, and this is how she survived it. This is what she did to create a solution to the problem, or to maintain or deal with it with a positive attitude and not a defeated attitude. And then, you know, she felt better and she did what she had to do. Guess what she did? Instead of wearing the headbands, she made bangs. She took that hair, parted, brought it forward, and had bangs and a bob, and she looked stunning. She looked absolutely stunning. I love those pictures of her. I used to have them posted on my Facebook page because I was so happy that she had, you know, found a way. Found a way. All right, so we are gonna go back to these pages here, and we're gonna put the dates on there, the days of the week. And I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do the boxes and then, yeah, let's try it. Let's just see how that will work. I can peel it up if not. Yeah, that works. All right, so that's Monday. I like the Monday start because that means work. All right, so there's a Monday. Okay, so yeah, guys, so I love when my sister would wear her hair in bangs. She looked so good, and she felt better about herself, and that's the key, right? Regardless of how you look, you felt better about yourself, you know? So yeah, so when I get in a way, in that mood where it's like, oh my gosh, I watched one of my videos and I don't like the way it looked, I don't like the way I sounded, I was too long-winded, my voice was crackling, I was too loud, I was too hyper, whatever the case may be. I will remind myself about the lady who has her channel on YouTube, who has the same thing. I didn't really go into detail with you guys about it first video, but you know, when I was organizing the washi, because I had a lot on my mind, but my voice was really bothering me when I made that video. But yeah, and so I think about her, you know, and I watch her videos faithfully, and I think about her, and you know, hey, you know, it is what it is, you know, and you are who you are, and chin up, you know, chin up. So that was my testimony. That was my little something from the Lord this week. And I hear my voice bothering me again. Hold on. Think of a tickling in your throat that you can't get rid of. That's a part of it. Everybody's experience can be different, but I'm just telling you mine. Okay, so I'm not going to do the numbers. This is fine. I just want to do the days of the week. So let's see, how many pages do we got? All right. All right, we'll stop there because then that's February. All right. But I just wanted to share that with you, because when you confess your faults one to another, right? Sometimes when you share a little bit of something, you'd be surprised who you can be healing, you know? And like I told y'all before, I am not perfect. All right, let me just make sure you guys, okay. We're recording, okay. So what are my plans for today? Well, once I'm finished filming, I'm gonna go shower and probably spend a little bit more time with the Lord. And let's see what else. I'm behind on some of my YouTube videos. So there's some videos that I need to watch that I put in my watch later so that I can watch later. Sometimes it's kind of healthy to kind of take a break from YouTube, but it's hard to do. It's really hard to do, but I do it. I do take a little bit of a break. I'm talking about from like watching video after video after video, but I mostly watch videos that edify me in some kind of way or relax me, or something that I can be educated from, you know. I am currently fasting, and I can hear my husband eating chips, and it's like, oh man. So yeah, that's what I have been doing, fasting like 14 hours a day. About 14 hours a day. Sometimes it's 18 hours. It all depends. All right, so, but if I'm in a position where, okay, I can't sleep because I need something to eat, you know what I'll do? I'll just drink instead of eating, and I'll just drink and drink and drink. All right, so you think we should add? I'm not gonna add any more. I'm gonna let that go, because like I said, I need this. I want the space to write, and I want, well, not really write, but to put these things on here. And that is setup week. That week is set up. So, and then here's Thursday. But I really just wanted to get January. All right, set up. So here is. All right, so we're going to do that. Let's just keep going. All right. And we're going to get this done. I like the black boxes. These are all from Mojo Jojo Plans. And if you haven't looked, she has like those little half-price sales on boxes. I did not get any, though. I didn't need any. And it was the brown boxes. But the only time, honestly, that I use these header boxes is for this. And that's only when the days of the week are clear. But most of the time, guys, I do not use clear. I prefer to use white matte. Now, if I have some extra boxes and they're kind of cute, kind of fancy, then I'll put them in my journal. Oh, yeah, yep. But I need to do this in my journal. But these are out here for this reason only. The days of the week that I use in my journals are large. They're large, and they're matte, white. Anything that is small or clear or even large and clear I will use in this book. So I'm excited for this setup for next year. All right, so there is that. And I love this Le Fleur thing, but we need, you know what we need at the very bottom? We need washi. We need Le Fleur washi. And I'm going to be honest with you. I do not have any Le Fleur type washi. I really don't. All right, so, and I'm not going to worry about the length of the video. I'm not going to look at, I can't see the time anyway. But I'm just gonna do my thing and not be so hard on myself. I'm better at it, y'all. I really am. I am better at it. I have come a long way. Thank you, Jesus. But my husband has another doctor's appointment today. He had 3 days off, and every day was doctor's appointments and blood work. I'm so proud of him for taking care of himself. So proud. I just wish that I could go with him. If it was wintertime, I would really try to go with him. And then we could make a day out of it, you know, a date out of it where we can go have lunch at our favorite diner. And I'm going to tell you, y'all, to be honest with you, it's like if I go to our favorite diner, I can't get the things that I used to could get. It's just going to be veggies, which is, you know, cooked veggies, a salad, and heavy on the protein and fats, you know. And order soup, but just drink the broth out of it. Oh my gosh, what a sacrifice it is. And of course there's no dessert. Okay, so I'm liking that. All right, so we got AM, PM vitamins, and then we got 1, 2, 3, and then here is, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't really need, that's Thursday. I didn't really need that much. All right, I was thinking that was Friday. Okay, so here's Friday. And then we've got 1, 2, 3. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because Friday is a very heavy day. Okay, and then we have this and this. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then this is Tuesday, so 1, 2, 3. And then Wednesday, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're gonna look for let's see, these are just headers. Okay, so let's go back here and these are just, okay. All right, let's take a look at these. I mean, this would be stupid to redo, but I mean, I have them. So let me see if I can just use them. What do you think? Then I would have to put January on every page. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, well, yeah, we got enough. We could actually do that. It's bolder, so we got a difference. Oh, look at that. That's on every page. All right, hold on. This might be overkill because it's on every page. All right, I tell you what we can do. We can put it there. How's that? All right, and then this is December. And then there's January. Because sometimes, so look, you've got 2 Januaries. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8. So you know what? We probably could actually do that. Because we've got so many here. I don't really want to, but I'm going to try it and let's see how it looks while we're here together. All right, let's try this. Just so that these won't go to waste. All right. All right, so there we go. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can do. Put that there. I hope I don't forget to do this the rest of the year. And like I said, I'm just doing it to keep from losing it, lacing it, because I'm not going to use it for any other reason. You know how you buy the books and you don't want everything that's in the book. So I had to learn, you're going to have to donate some stuff. You're going to have to donate some stuff. All right, so we actually did it. We actually did it. All right, y'all, it is the sun. Well, I won't say the sun is coming out, but it is. It's coming out. And that morning feeling is still here, but not that dreary morning feeling that I like so much. You know, where the storm clouds. I mean, there's no blue skies. Trust me, there's no blue skies. But, let me just see how this is going to work. Yeah. Oops, that's kind of cheesy. So yeah, so you know guys, if you ever get in one of those moods where you just gotta talk to yourself, you do it. Talk to yourself. You know? And you know, and if you feel like, man, you know, if you have a channel and you feel like, man, I really just want to talk about this. Even if you talk about the same thing more than twice on your channel is therapy for you. You know what I mean? And you might get some people who are going like, you're always talking about your voice, you know, you know, or you're always talking about your kids. We're sick of hearing about your kids. You know, your channel is your therapy. You know, when hubs don't want to hear about it, when your best girlfriend don't want to hear about it, when your pastor or your priest don't want to hear about it, there's 2 places that you can go. You can take it to the Lord, who will never tell you, I'm sick of hearing this. And you can also take it to your channel. My channel is therapy for me. You know, it is. All right, so we're gonna finish February and then I'm gonna stop because that'll be just enough to let me know, hey, you got a little system going here. All right, so we're gonna stop there. And, oops, and then here will be, we'll start with March. Well, let's just do March right here. Y'all, I've been trying to go to Ollie's. You know, Ollie's, some people say Ollie's, but Ollie's. All right, this is, press that down on there. Tomato, right? All right, so there we go. You know what, y'all? Let's skip. Let's go to December and put down some Christmas stuff. I know, you guys are like, what is wrong with you? I'm just doing a little bit at a time. So that way you and I have something to look forward to. I mean, there's no way that I could, you know, do this. What do you call it? Oops. That I could do this whole year. And, you know, kind of don't want to do the whole year like that because, y'all, seriously, you don't know what new stuff is going to come up. And you're going to be like, oh, wow, I don't need to take AM, PM hormones. And then I done already went and done all that crap, you know? So, yeah, let's sit that there for now. Let's look at this Christmas book that I bought for the millionth copy. Look at that. Look at these. I just feel like it. That's all. I just feel like it. I need some ice in this thing. Oh, I wish y'all could see this. You know the birdhouse that I have on my deck, right? The pretty one. There is a bunch of birds peeking inside of it. Oh, wow, this is so awesome. I've always wanted to see it. They're inspecting it to see if this would be a great home for them. I'm just waiting to see that little bird go inside, but they didn't. They're talking about it. They are literally talking about it, and then they flew away. Oh my gosh, I wonder what is in there. I need to go and look and see what is inside of there. If you have a birdhouse, did you put anything in it? I was told if you put out a birdhouse, just let nature take its course. You don't have to put anything in it, you know, just leave it and the birds will decide what they want to do with it, you know. I would love to see them build a nest there. But you know what? I don't want the poo-poo. All right, so there we go. And there's Christmas Day. But that was the first time I actually saw the birds at that house. So I'm hoping that they left so that they could go tell the other birds. They were little babies, so they could tell the other birds, you know, hey, I think I found us something. All right, so, all right, so let me see, was there, what if, no, that's not gonna fit. All right, so I'll leave this. So this is 2026. All right, and so what did I do? November 30th. And then here's December 1st. It looks like I did put some stuff here, and it was from another copy of this book. I like decorating for December, so it looks like I already did. Let's see what I put down for the 25th. Christmas Day. Because it's a Friday, so that means I got a lot of stuff to do. Alright, let me just see if we can pull this up. I don't know when I did this, y'all, but... I don't know when I did this. I don't even know if I did this on film. Alright, let's just leave it. Alright, let's just leave it. Alright, so we put that there. I love decorating for Christmas. Alright, we'll put that there and then cut it. Alright, and let's see. Okay. Oops. Hope that wasn't in y'all's way. Alright, so let us, we're going to tear this out. Put that there. And we're going to put up, so this is November. I'm going to pretend like I got my knife with me. Alright, so there we go. Let's do that here. Alright, and then we're going to take these little gingerbread men. And, let's see. And we're going to cut that and put that right there. Right, like that. So I'll still be able to put my dots. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then it'll be 1, 2, 3, something like that. All right, let's cut that right there. And put it right there. All right, so, and we'll do this. And I'll do that. And then we'll put one right here. And then we'll put one right here. And one right there. And then, let's see, we'll put a bunch of boxes right there. And all right, so put that over there. All right, so all right, there's really not a lot that I can do. All right, we'll put that there. But I do want to improve this. And if you want, you can go ahead and stop watching if it's just too long. You know, I understand. But I'm just going to keep on doing this. And for those who are interested and you want to keep watching, please do so. But I'm going to just keep doing my thing. And that too crooked. All right. Yeah, you guys have the power to end the video where you see fit. You really do. No, you know, it's not just me. All right, so we got this too much. Let's see. And then there's that. Okay, so I want some more. Yeah, let's do some more of these. Because I actually use them. I actually write in those. And, you know, and then there's some times where, you know, I don't. Okay. So, yeah. That's, my voice is acting up. I can feel it and I can hear it. All right. But you know what, y'all? There are other things in the, you know what? In this world, it could be even worse. Amen. Amen. All right. So, let me put that there. And we're going to put that right there. Okay. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So we just need to put the days of the week in here. And, let's see. Let's try this. No, that didn't work. All right, let's just put it this way. And put that back. That's fine. I can deal. I can deal. How about this? All right, now I don't want this on here. Oh, yes. Yes, it came off perfectly. All right. Let's just trash that. I know some of you might be like, she just wasted a good sticker. All right, so let's do this. All right. I don't know why that's there, but whatever. Whatever. All right. Let's see what damage I did to this one. All right, so I'll put that there. And all right, I'm gonna see what I can do with this. All right, I see what we can do. just move that to the side. All right. But you know what, y'all? I have this, my husband has this tea, and he says, drink this hot tea when your voice starts to really bother you. And I keep forgetting to do it. Keep forgetting to do it. All right. And it's right on by his coffee center. And it's just, it's sore throat medic tea. This is Friday. I don't want that on Friday. All right, let's do that. And then put this right here. Okay, I'm good with that. Oh, this is a little wrinkle. Hold on. So yeah, so I'm going to remind myself when it feels really bad, when your throat starts to feel really bad. And I'm not talking about the coughing spells. I have something for that. But when it's just rough and it kind of hurt a little bit, I'm going to try his tea. Because I really did. I forgot. Okay, y'all, I'm not liking this. This is just like blah, 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 blah. Stuff just splattered all over the place. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm not. What happened to, okay. I'm not going to, you know, it would be different if this was something that I was going to keep, you know, but it's not. It's not something that I'm going to keep. Once I'm done with it, I'm done with it. All right. So when you click on this video, you see this video in your notifications, and you see that it's probably 2 hours long, don't get upset. Don't get upset. All right, so let's see. So the only thing I would do is I put the December and I put the boxes down. And you guys have seen me do that already. And let's see. I'm gonna put that there. And let's put that there. And I don't think, all right, I'll take this. We'll do that. And, all right, that'll be that. So I'm going to finish this at another time. So let's see, these boxes. I'll put that there. And as far as where did we stop at? All right, I don't think I'm going to put anything else here as far as sticker-wise or here. The only thing that I would say that I need to put, yeah, we got some sticker action we can do. All right, so let's just put it, let's do it, we'll leave it right there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, I can easily put some washi, red washi, dark red washi. I could put that there. But I'm going to do this because I love my signature doodle. That's just all there is to it. And it's therapeutic to do. You know, and yeah, I kind of went all over But it's okay because I know what I'm doing, and I know I'm setting up the theme for Christmas. And what I'll do is I'll look back on this and I'll say, oh, okay, I see what my theme was here. I see what I was trying to do. And then I'll just pick up from where I left off at. No problem. All the stickers are in their proper place, so I know where to look. But this was just something I just felt like doing. So I am going to go ahead and end the video here because I need to get into the shower. And the light just went off. So see, confirmation. Enough filming. So thank you all so much for your love and support, and God willing, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.